So we are here for the Division 2 semifinals talk about. And there's 4 Division 2 quarterfinals. The teams are going to be seeded going into Division 2 quarters. They were, if you won your region, there's 8 regionals. If you won your regional, you made it to quarterfinals. And we had number 2 seeded Concordia St. Paul. They defeated number 7 again in quarterfinal number 2. 3-1. Point Loma in the first quarterfinal. They swept number 6 Bentley 3-0. In the national tournament, top 8 teams are seeded. So it's a region bracket, and then you have a national tournament bracket. You're like reseeded one in it. And then in quarterfinal 3, number 4 seed Metropolitan State University at Denver defeated the 5 seed Wingate 3-2. In Tampa, the number 1 overall seed, they defeat the 8 seed Ferris State 3-2. In the Division 2, the brackets get announced the week of Thanksgiving. So they don't start playing until the week after Thanksgiving. Then they play the region round, and then they play the champion, and then they play the national tournament the week after. In Division 3, they play, the bracket gets released the week before Thanksgiving. So then they play, and then they have a break, and then they have a week off, because due to Thanksgiving week and all that. And then they end up playing the week after Thanksgiving on Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday. Here in Division 2, they do it Thursday, Friday, Saturday, back 3 days in a row. And so we have the first semifinal is at 5 Eastern with number 2 seed Concordia St. Paul and the 3 seed Point Loma in the national tournament. And then 8 Eastern is number 1 seeded Tampa and the number 4 seeded Metropolitan State University at Denver. And the championship will be at 6 p.m. Eastern in Division 2. And as played at the Sanford Pentagon in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. That is. So it's at 5 p.m. local time. And the Sanford Pentagon is where they host other sports. They host not just that so you might think what's used for South Dakota State teams or smaller Division 2. Yeah, they have in there they have showcase games with they have first serve showcase they had the ABC a first serve showcase there. In there they have some with in basketball, some basketball showcases in there. It's not South Dakota. You think, they really don't have any really sports there really other than they're big sports. There is the college teams. Yes, there is. But then maybe they have the G League teams in NBA G League team. They have minor league baseball teams in South Dakota, but their main real thing, or minor league hockey, but their main real thing is college teams in South Dakota, and they bring in a lot of college showcase schemes from sports basketball, volleyball, stuff with tournaments, games that in the non-conference portion, or they have maybe South Dakota State might have some big games against power conference teams, and they have them at the Sanford Pentagon, or they have showcase games, at a neutral site. They had Minnesota against Texas A&M in a neutral site at the Sanford Pentagon. Instead of just playing it in Minnesota, they decided to play it in Sanford Pentagon. So